Apple's foldable iPhone, release date and specifications. Major smartphone brands such as Samsung, Google, OnePlus, Motorola, and Honor already offer foldable devices. Apple now stands alone as the only major manufacturer without a foldable phone on the market. That may soon change. Speculation about a foldable iPhone has circulated for years, but recent reports suggest those rumors are finally taking a more concrete shape. According to supply chain sources, Apple has reportedly overcome one of the biggest technical challenges of foldables, the visible screen crease, and is now testing a working prototype ahead of mass production. When could the foldable iPhone launch? In short, a September 2026 launch is widely expected. It will likely debut alongside the iPhone 18 lineup. A separate, dedicated launch event remains possible with the iPhone 17 family now well established. Attention is shifting to what Apple may unveil next. The most anticipated device is a foldable phone, commonly referred to as the iPhone Fold, although Apple has yet to confirm the official name. Apple's foldable iPhone. Release date expectations. Price estimates and upgrades of phone arena if Apple sticks to its usual release cadence. The foldable iPhone would arrive during the company's annual fall event, typically held in mid-September. Recent iPhone announcements support this pattern. iPhone 17 September 9, 2025, iPhone 16 September 9, 2024, iPhone 15 September 12, 2023, iPhone 14 September 7, 2022, iPhone 13 September 14, 2021, iPhone 12 October 13, 2020, delayed due to COVID-19. Based on this history, Apple's premium iPhone 18 models are expected to be announced around the same time in 2026, while the standard iPhone 18 and 18 East are reportedly planned for spring 2027. That said, because the foldable represents an entirely new form factor, Apple could opt for a standalone launch event. One analyst even suggested an earlier debut, but recent comments from a Samsung executive point strongly toward a September timeline. Samsung Display President Lee Cheong recently revealed that the company is preparing mass production of 6th-generation OLED panels for foldable phones for a North American client, beginning in the third quarter of next year. While he declined to name the customer, Samsung Display is widely known as Apple's exclusive OLED panel supplier. Still, not all signs point to a smooth launch. A research note from Japan's Mizuho Securities warned that delays in finalizing components, particularly hinges, could push the release into 2027. Even so, newer supply chain leaks suggest that Apple has already resolved key design challenges, including the crease issue, and that the device is currently undergoing engineering validation ahead of mass production. How much will the foldable iPhone cost? Apple foldable phone patents insights. Date. In short, pricing remains speculative. $399 is the latest rumored U.S. price. International pricing is still unknown. Early estimates placed the foldable iPhone's price as low as $1,999, putting it in direct competition with Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold series in the U.S. Pricing remains fluid and heavily dependent on component costs, especially the hinge mechanism. As of now, no official international pricing has been mentioned. Historically, Apple tends to match US dollar prices with UK pound prices numerically, even though the currencies are not equivalent. Current iPhone 16 pricing illustrates this pattern. iPhone 16 128GB, $799, £799. iPhone 16 Plus 128GB, $899, £899. iPhone 16 Pro 128GB, $999, £999. iPhone 16 Pro Max 256GB, $1,199, £1. 199. Future tariffs or trade regulations could further affect pricing by the time the foldable launches. Expected specs and features. In short, book-style foldable design, 58-inch inner display, 5.25-inch outer display, titanium aluminum frame. Details remain limited, but the foldable iPhone is expected to feature a book-style folding design, rather than a clamshell. Internally, it's reportedly codenamed V68 and may officially carry the iPhone Fold name. Industry insiders suggest the device will closely resemble the iPhone Air in both aesthetics and materials. Some believe the airline was created in part to test technologies destined for Apple's first foldable. According to analyst Jeff Pu, the foldable's frame will combine titanium and aluminum, refining earlier reports that suggested an all-titanium build. Color options are expected to be minimal, with black and white currently rumored. Camera leaks suggest a total of 5 lenses, 1 on the outer display, 1 inside, and 2 on the rear. An under-display camera is expected on the main inner screen, allowing selfies whether the phone is folded or unfolded. If camera hardware mirrors that of the iPhone 18 Pro, Apple could introduce variable aperture technology for the first time on an iPhone, offering improved depth of field control and better low-light performance. Perhaps the most notable claim is that Apple has successfully eliminated the visible crease when the device is unfolded. While Samsung supplies the display panel, Apple is reportedly responsible for the internal structure, lamination process, and hinge design. The hinge is said to incorporate liquid metal zirconium-based alloy known for its strength and durability to prevent long-term screen deformation. Rumored iPhone Fold specifications unofficial. Inward folding, book-style design, nearly invisible crease. Liquid metal hinge assembly, 58-inch inner display, 25-inch outer display, dual 48MP rear cameras, under display Face ID sensors, fingerprint authentication via side button, no physical SIM tray, thickness 9 to 9.5 mm, folded 4.5 to 4.8 mm, and folded Apple C2 modem, expected to debut with iPhone 18.